All right, guys, this one here is not a joke. It's 10 cheese width, and he says heavy on the grease.
It's just a little hamburger stand in Lake Mills, 8 feet wide, tucked between two buildings. Open for only about 20 Fridays a year, but ever since Calvin Coolidge was in the White House, meat lovers from all over the state have made the pilgrimage to the little stand to sample these small burgers churned out one patty at a time by American Legion Post 67.
Over the many years, it's been word of mouth. When we have our festival, they always talk about the world famous Legion sliders. In the Midwest, they've already had books about the best place to have hamburgers, and they always mention the Lake Mills American Legion. And they talk about the Legion sliders. It's just something that has evolved since 1926 with our World War I veterans who started this. Everybody from the town, they come, they patronize us, they help us along, and we give back to the community.
So tell me what makes these special.
Well, part of it is the fact that they're only served on Fridays in the summertime. And obviously the burgers are good. You've seen the lines out there, and they're good and greasy. This is my second time here today. I had 3 this morning, and I had to take my dog for a swim, so I ended up with 3 more now. My personal record is 8 in one day, but not in one sitting.
But you share with your dog. That's nice of you.
Hope my wife doesn't see that. He's supposed to be on a diet.
The burgers are cooked in canola oil. That's right, cooked in oil. In the old days, they used to plop the fresh meat into lard, and then the burgers are placed on buns to soak up the juices.
You're going to have to once in a while take a little more cholesterol for the flavor, for the taste. And where else can you go to get a wonderful meal for maybe 1-2 burgers and for under $4? $3.50, $1.75 a burger.
But tell me what draws you to these burgers.
The flavor, they're salty, they're a little bit greasy, they're not the best thing in the world for you, but it reminds me of my childhood coming down here after school.
There's no need for fancy fixings, just the simplest of condiments.
We'll never give the full recipe out. In fact, many of us don't even know what the recipe is, myself included. Our man is in charge of it, Dave Bailing. He knows what the recipe is, and he's got it written down, but he won't tell anyone. And we can understand why, because the word gets out and everybody's going to make it. So Glenn's Meat Market in Watertown knows it, Dave knows it, and nobody else does.
This is the only hamburger I'll eat. It's life in a burger.